Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dibs, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Today we are breaking down my top 10 linebackers in the 2023 NFL Draft. If you guys love the draft, please consider subscribing. Let's go. Alright guys, coming in number 10 in my rankings is Ivan Pace Jr. out of Cincinnati. Ivan Pace Jr. is one of the best in the class when it comes to playing in the box, being aggressive downhill, blowing up blocks, and wrecking havoc in the backfield. Cincinnati smartly unleashed him as a pass rusher from the middle of the defense this season with solid results, leading to 8 sacks during the 2022 season. What Ivan Pace Jr. lacks in size, he makes up for it with pure energy and aggression. Unfortunately, Pace Jr. lacks top and length and size to be considered a top prospect in the eyes of NFL decision makers. He'll likely need an extremely successful combine if he wants to leap into that day 2 discussion. Right now, I've got a rounds 3 through 4 grade on Ivan Pace Jr. Let's watch some highlights.
As the clock is winding down here in this third quarter, 3rd and 5. Smith taken down in the backfield. Ivan Pace, the Miami transfer, a loss of 3, and he's showing you why Cincinnati picked him up.
Yeah, it's like he shot out of a cannon. He's very quick, can get off the block, and he's actually on the inside that time, just fights the block.
He's just stacked right on the nose guard, and it's just a little stunt move, and just a great job with his hands.
That's Brian Hudson, a pretty darn good center.
Coming in number 9 in my linebacker rankings is Nick Herbig out of Wisconsin. Nick Herbig is a big-time pass rusher who will likely move off ball in the NFL due to his size at 6'2" and 228 pounds. Despite his smallish size, he's a strong run defender who shows a lot of agility and physicality at the position. He's quick off the snap with excellent body flexibility and closing speed to soften the corner as a pass rusher. Herbig has the quickness and aggressive play style to be disruptive off the edge and be a major weapon in blitzing situations. How he tests at the upcoming combine will be extremely important to see just how scheme diverse this guy can be at the next level. Right now though, I've got a rounds 3 through 4 grade on Nick Herbig. Let's watch some highlights.
They back off. They rush forward. Here comes Herbig. And down goes Ward.
Shot records in the Big Ten has been on display today in Madison. Nick Herbig, unable to play the last time out, but he's made an impact in all phases for this Badgers defense.
Pressure coming. Ball's on the ground. Wisconsin recovers. Nick Herbig was there. Darrell Peterson hops on the ball. The Wisconsin defense all over Iowa.
Coming in number 8 in my rankings is DeMarvion Overshown out of Texas. Here's a freak athlete that hasn't lived up to his immense potential, but is one of the major upside picks in the 2023 draft. For the first time in his career, Overshown took at least 300 coverage snaps, 80 pass rush snaps, and 275 snaps in run defense during the 2022 regular season. In the process, he posted the best run defense, pass rush, and overall defensive grades of his career. At 6'3", 230 pounds with 32-inch arms and 4.7 speed, Overshown is an explosive sideline-to-sideline athlete who impresses physically. Overshown has improved his run fits and his tackling, and he has shown flashes in coverage as well. Right now, I've got a rounds 3 through 4 grade on DeMarvion Overshown. Let's watch some highlights.
Looking to tie the game. Oh, they get him! DeMarvion Overshown.
Duggan running out of time. Cannot escape. Yet another sack.
He's not going to slow down. Here he is. We got him calling for you. Watch him flow and read and react like a computer. Man, you talk about feel. That's run fits defined.
Coming in number 7 in my rankings is Owen Pappoe out of Auburn. Here's a guy who plays with immense intelligence and with a really solid ability to read the opposing offensive line to block the run. Owen Pappoe possesses freaky athleticism and is a hard hitter with natural instincts. He uses his hands really well to keep blockers from preventing him from breaking toward the opposing runner. His leadership skills are also a strength, and his character makes him a culture guy from day one. Perhaps the biggest problem, if he has any, is his size. Position scouts have listed him as undersized for the role of a traditional linebacker. He does have a hard time escaping blockers, and while he might not miss a lot of tackles, he still has a few where the opponent was able to escape from him. Right now, I've got a rounds 3 through 4 grade on Owen Pappoe. Let's watch some highlights.
Clifford, pressure coming. He's going to run away from it and get the first. Oh, maybe he didn't get the first down. The ball is out, and it's out of bounds, short of the first down. Did he take a shot from Owen Pappoe?
And I think that stunned him. I really do. He took a shot, and you could tell Pappoe, who was injured in this game a year ago, just tried to injure the quarterback. That is, keep your eyes up when you're running, because that is closing fast.
He's looking that way. Pump fakes, and now he's going to pull it down and get dropped for a loss of a yard. Owen Pappoe.
Coming in number 6 in my rankings is Tommy Eichenberg out of Ohio State. Tommy Eichenberg checks off a lot of boxes. This is a guy who is elite at sniffing out both pass and run plays. He's an effective blitzer with the athleticism to go sideline to sideline across the football field. Entering the 2022 season, he came in with just 4 career starts for the Buckeyes, and he hasn't done much when it comes to showing flashes in coverage. He's not an elite athlete, but he's above average in just about everything else you're looking for in a modern linebacker. This is a relentless and physical leader in the middle of the defense. Right now, I've got a day 2 grade on Tommy Eichenberg. Let's watch some highlights.
Team. Petrus delivers. Intercepted again. Ohio State's Eichenberg, touchdown, Buckeyes.
Buckner, he'll be driven back and sacked. On the blitz, it's Tommy Eichenberg, the co-captain.
For the Notre Dame offensive line, they shifted their offensive line to the left because they saw the potential of pressure. What ends up happening is they slide left, but eventually 35 is able to get through. When the offensive line slid up, it's exactly what Jim Knowles wanted. Everybody to come down, and then you bring 35 wrapped around that, and you're able to get pressure.
Coming in number 5 in my rankings is Henry To'oTo'o out of Alabama. What he lacks in size, To'oTo'o makes up for it with quick processing and lower body twitch. He has an immediate advantage over offenses thanks to his understanding of situations and tendencies, and his athletic gifts allow him to make plays all over the football field. When it comes to areas of improvement, To'oTo'o can be slow to react at times, although his raw athleticism has made up for many of those deficiencies at the college level. He would also benefit from getting better at shedding blocks, as bigger players tend to give him difficulty. While he's a bit undersized at 230 pounds and his tackling can be inconsistent, his playing coverage has improved a lot in 2022, and this is a prospect with loads of potential moving forward. In summary, Henry To'oTo'o combines excellent recognition skills with enough speed to attack pass and run plays outside the hashes. I've got a day 2 grade on Henry To'oTo'o. Let's watch some highlights.
Over there at the 28-yard line. Quarterback draw. This time Alabama's waiting for him. It was To'oTo'o that got first contact, and then he got help from his friends, including Chris Braswell.
And I don't think Auburn has any choice now. They have to go for it on 4th down, and whatever happens, they live with it. Henry To'oTo'o takes on that blitzer.
Chandler has nothing, and down he goes. To'oTo'o. It's a loss of 11.
Coming in number 4 in my rankings is Jack Campbell out of Iowa. At 6'5" and 246 pounds, Jack Campbell is a force in the middle with some of the best recognition skills in the class. This is a prospect who senses what is about to happen and trusts his vision to take him to the football, which allows him to play at full speed. Campbell has the length to wrap up tackles, shed blocks, and disrupt passing lanes. Plus, he moves like a smaller player in space with the short area quickness and read-react ability to close in on the football. While he doesn't have elite explosiveness or athleticism, his plus instincts make up for that, and while he was really good in coverage in college, proving those cover skills will translate to the next level during the upcoming combine will be vital for his draft stock. Right now, I've got a day 2 grade on Jack Campbell. Let's watch some highlights.
Iowa's offense couldn't get a first down. Kaliakmanis.
Oh,
That ball is tipped into the air. And here go the Hawkeyes. Jack Campbell with the return. Look at him go. He's still on his feet. He's going to take it to the house. Hello, how do you do?
Going to this deep dive, Ohio State's offense versus Iowa's defense. Stroud frees himself, throws, Captain Jack with the interception. Jack Campbell, one of the best in the Big Ten, plucks it out of the air.
Coming in number 3 in my rankings is Noah Sewell out of Oregon. Noah Sewell has an intriguing blend of strength, movement skills, and football IQ. This is a former 5-star recruit who has excellent lateral range and plays with a physical brand of play style that allows him to thrive in run support. His trigger, overall athleticism, and stack and shed ability and instincts are elite. This is a 6'2", 250-pound athlete that is extremely explosive in a straight line. This most notably shows up when attacking the quarterback. Weaknesses-wise, he's got some issues in coverage. His aggressive playstyle also tends to work against him at times. I also think he needs to be a more consistent tackler at the next level. However, I've got a rounds 1 through 2 grade on Noah Sewell. Let's watch some highlights.
And they'll run it with Williams, and he's backed up and dropped and will not pick up the first down. What a job, Noah Sewell.
Coming in number 2 in my rankings is Drew Sanders out of Arkansas. Drew Sanders has plus size at 6'5" and 232 pounds with very good speed. This is a prospect who checks off a lot of boxes when it comes to physical measurements. After transferring from Alabama to Arkansas, this is a guy who has flourished playing in space. He's racked up 28 pressures on 109 pass rushing snaps this season and also forced 4 fumbles. Improvement-wise, he needs to improve as a tackler. Sanders switched from an on-ball linebacker with the Crimson Tide to off-ball in Fayetteville. The Razorbacks used him all over the box as a stack linebacker and all along the defensive line as an occasional edge rusher. Right now, I've got a rounds 1 through 2 grade on Drew Sanders. Let's watch some highlights.
Little Bobby Petrino dial up on a 3rd and 1. Right, drilled! What a stop, Drew Sanders!
Oh my goodness!
Lumber.
What was that? Was a decleaner of decleaners right there, baby. Comes up, Pappoe. Woo! Gives me some goosebumps up here. Woo!
Can't make a big mistake here.
Blitz. He's going to loft a screen, and it's going the wrong way again. Drew Sanders drew a bead, and it's 3rd down and a whole bunch now.
We're seeing a lot of Drew Sanders, and we will see Dallas Turner as well, number 15 later. But Drew is playing because Chris Allen, the starter at that position, has been lost for the season. Drew, an emerging second-year player and getting better and better.
Coming in number 1 in my rankings is Trenton Simpson out of Clemson. Trenton Simpson is everything you're looking for in a modern coverage linebacker. He's a freak athlete at 6'3", 240 pounds with legit sub 4.5 speed. He can thrive in the box with sideline to sideline range, and he checks off a lot of boxes in coverage. This is a major playmaker with the coverage fluidity of a safety, the speed and power of an edge rusher, and the strength and instincts of an orthodox linebacker. Clemson lined him up against slot receivers where he's only allowed 18 catches and 144 yards across 28 targets in coverage. He's also excellent as a blitzer, notching 31 pressures and 7 sacks this season. Weakness-wise, his cover awareness and route anticipation are still in the development phase, but he's got all the tools you're looking for in that area. Right now, I've got a rounds 1 through 2 grade on Trenton Simpson. Let's watch some highlights.
Yards, gonna keep it going. Here is a screen. This worked earlier. Smith, and he's tracked down and dropped. Boy, the speed of Trenton Simpson. No gain on the play. Looked like that might go for at least 5, but Simpson made sure it did not.
And expecting pressure, Wes Goodwin backs up, just plays coverage. And you took the words right out of my mouth, partner. Trenton Simpson, you want to talk about covering some ground. Identifies the screen, gets underneath.
3rd and 14. In here to pass it, and then going down and dropped and hit. Coming through is Trenton Simpson.
Game. They've got that locked up. Here comes the blindside hit, and the ball.
So those are my top 10 linebackers in the 2023 NFL Draft. Do you agree or disagree with my rankings? Is there anybody that I left out? Let me know down in that comment section below. Thank you everyone for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot or message me anything about the NFL Draft. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome, everyone.